They say that if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Well, I bet he's having a jolly old time right now. It's possible that no one's ever told you this, but you're doing so well. I want you to know that. Because in a world as fucked as ours, where standards are skewed and love's been painted as a scarce resource, it can be hard to remember that sometimes. I know that people might disagree, and that's okay. This is for anyone who chooses to stay. I trust you have a place here and that this message serves some purpose. Sometimes you're holding on to things that you could do without, you know? Like, it's those things that are fine, but they're ready to go. Like that project you don't really care for, or the residue of romance with that person that you thought was for you, or those pants that are literally falling apart, yet you still wear them. It's scary to let them go because it's familiar. You know what to expect. And I don't blame you for holding on. I just want you to know that it's okay to let go. It's only when you let go that you're able to receive that next thing. Every now and then you'll come across something new, and it's exciting. The nectar is so sweet that it pulls you in, but that same nectar that feeds and energizes is the same that paralyzes. For if you don't pull away on time, you might find yourself stuck, and so begins to grow the pain. But don't worry, because even if you overindulge, you will heal. You always heal. Truth be told, I don't know what to make of this life most of the time. Every now and then someone or something comes in and makes everything shinier than usual. I like those moments. Not so much when the shine fades. It's weird, but it seems to happen us all, from what I've heard. It's okay to be disappointed, misunderstood, to feel unseen, to feel disliked, or even to be disliked. Of course, we'd prefer the opposite of all of those feelings, but the thing about life is we kind of need both. There's always a dance between the polarities, and when they come together, then we have this experience that we call life. Your despair is only making space for happiness, and your happiness is only providing the contrast for despair to once again grace you with its presence. I don't know where you got the idea that one or the other of those lasts forever. So far in my experience, neither of them do. There's a saying that I like to throw around, and it goes, if I had everything I wanted right now, I'd still feel the same. If I had everything I wanted right now, I would still feel this pain. And that's to say that the pain isn't because of something I have or have not done. It's not because someone is or is not here. It's just here because it is here. I know it's hard, but it's not forever. I know it's hard to look at yourself and feel okay all of the time, because so often it just doesn't seem that way. Sometimes the biggest accomplishment in a day is taking a breath, and other times it's reaching the masses and causing a thought revolution of sorts. It's quite the contrast. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know that it really matters. We're just here until we're not. And in the meantime, I've found that it's worth my while to practice love of self and others. And sometimes I do a pretty terrible job of this. But when I'm on form, that might look like smiling, going somewhere new, or saying goodbye. It changes day to day. Sometimes love hurts on the way to feeling bliss. Other times it's just like, what the hell am I doing? A friend told me recently, we're all slaying a dragon of some sort. And we could argue about who breathes the flame that burns the most, but I wonder how useful that is. I'm not trying to take away your pain or the pain of those who have come and gone. Look how far you've come. You're not doing this alone. And the unknown is where your wildest dreams will come to be. I'm sorry it played out that way. It looked a bit different in my mind, but I'm not sorry for hurting. I'm not sorry for how I am. I wish I wasn't, but until I change, here I am. And that's not me saying that I'm not going to try change. It's just recognizing that the passing of time plays a role in this change. And bear with me as this process goes on.